Hello, everybody, and welcome to Baldwin Stadium, the second round of the WPIAL Girls Soccer Playoffs. I'm BB Malkuzny, and to the right of me is
Bill Erdman.
We're going to watch the Lady Panthers take on the Norwin Lady, I don't even know.
Knights.
It's the Lady Knights. I didn't know there was such a thing as the Lady Knights, but obviously there are, and they reside in Norwin. Both teams won their initial game. Norwin beating Pine Richland and Upper St. Clair beating Oakland Catholic.
Both great games, by the way.
Yes. Here we are and a absolutely gorgeous night that you wouldn't have suspected when you woke up this morning, but it's probably about 60 degrees. Winds are calm.
Yep. Rained like heck a little while ago.
It did.
It
The field is going to be wet. There's no doubt about that. Let's take a look at the Lady Panthers. They're starting heavily laden senior Lady Panthers with 13 on the active roster.
We'd like to apologize ahead of time because we're missing the cameraman tonight, so Beeb's doing the camera and talking. And frankly, Bill here, I can't see the numbers that well through this glass window up there. We're so far away from the field. But we'll give it a try.
Yes, we are up here.
We'll give it a try.
The air is thin, but
It is.
we'll do the best that we can. And here's the initial kick. Lady Panthers seem to control that, but then give it right back to the Lady Knights. If you remember correctly, Bill, last year the Lady Knights knocked out the Lady Panthers on a 3-1 score to knock them out of the WPIAL playoffs. Hopefully we'll change that around this year.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We've got 14 seniors and a heck of a team, so we'll see how that goes. That was a nice ball. Carly trying to bring it in closer.
You got Carly with those extremely quick feet. Unfortunately, it was over the baseline there on the end line.
Larry Witzberger's already yelling, "Come on, ref!" Guess he's bringing him in for the for the game.
I believe that it's gonna be somewhat of a physical game for the Lady Panthers.
I would guess. Yes.
They're probably not as used to playing physically as they are with the general flow of things.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed about this team this year, and as I've said before, I didn't know this team previously to this year because my daughter's a freshman, would be that when they play their game and they're on, they play great foot-to-foot soccer as opposed to just booting up the field and chasing it. That's one thing I've loved about this team. But when they panic, sometimes they play that kick and chase, and that never helps us. So let's hopefully stay on our game tonight.
Well, you got to like the inside-outside passing to try, to draw the defensive players so that you can get that one quick through ball.
Oh.
St. Clair putting pressure on early.
That was great.
Just
Good
wide of the net, but I think Carly. That was Carly?
That was Carly, yep. Yep, great attempt. Any shot's a good shot this time of game.
You're absolutely. Hey, if you got to shoot to score, right?
That's it. We're controlling nicely. We're looking to be on our game tonight, which just makes me very happy. Norman's known to be a great team, and I think someone claimed that they were the Black Horse or whatever, but we'll see what happens here.
Well, even with Norwin's record this year, it because there's such a pedigree in the WPIAL playoffs, I guess you could term it maybe even a down year for them because
they're usually so
they're
good.
perennial. Yeah, absolutely. Quality
Well,
teams.
as you and I have seen over the years, I mean, you've got a son and a daughter my two ages, and we've coached both teams. Lord knows that anytime we go over to Norwin, it's always going to be a challenge, no matter what
Absolutely.
age group or what male or female groups, you know. So, and what a great soccer complex they have.
They do, and it gets used. Let's hope we're on. We're on.
Here we are. Great ball. And there it is.
Oh,
There's the first. Oh, heavens. That was beautiful. What a header.
Nice inside-out action. That was beautiful. So Upper St. Clair takes an early 1-0 lead.
And as you just announced, that was Hannah Zengara. What a great,
So
what a great cross.
less than 4 minutes into the game.
Yep.
Some beautiful passing by St. Clair, inside, outside. Got the defense on the run, and Hannah heads it home.
Nice stop by Sammy.
That's got to be an extremely uplifting goal for St. Clair. Give them a little bit of confidence coming in.
Need that. But they're playing their game, like I said earlier. Foot to foot, they've got great skills. They have great teamwork, great anticipation, which is huge in soccer, as you know. If we can just stay on our game and not chase.
Absolutely, and give credit to Norwin right now because they've come out on fire. They're possessing the ball extremely well.
Unlucky. Katie Weissman trying to tap it over there, but a little bit too hard. Oh, misjudgment, and here goes Hannah. Carly coming over, Katie keeping it up front. Great feet.
Nice touch. He gets us got some possession here by St. Clair. They probably for at least the last 30 seconds. But you hate to see it end like that, where you have a little bit of miscommunication. But on the far side, St. Clair gets a little bit of possession. Sammy Lackner trying to get it back.
Very
inside
nice.
to Abby Diolius. Can't get the through ball to go. Norwin making a nice challenge there.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job of not giving up. How many times you've seen a goal scored on a team and they just kind of shut down, but it's not happening
Yeah,
here.
they've definitely come out on fire after that.
That just goes to show you their mentality, which is great for a soccer team.
It'll be a St. Clair throw-in on the far side. Excuse me, a Norwin throw-in, excuse me. Now will be a St. Clair throw-in. It's one thing that you always like to have is a good
This is dangerous.
long
This
throw.
is dangerous with her loose on the end. As you noticed down here, we've got an open player. Hopefully somebody will spot him. Spot her and have a nice crossover here. They're not covering the backside, so it's good to see her wide, ready to go. Hopefully the midfield will see that and get the ball over to her. Great position.
Abdioli is
There it
chasing
is.
that
Great
down.
position.
Yes.
Now the other side of the field, notice we've got a player open, Carly, and that's very dangerous to leave her open.
Oh. That's a bit of bad camera action right there. Sorry, I was watching the action on the field.
That's why I don't have much
I
film with my children. I'd
apologize
rather
for
watch
that.
the game, yeah. I'll apologize to my kids
That
now.
will happen from time to time this evening, folks. I'm sorry. But honestly, because it is so far up, it's
seem like
tough
it's
to
real.
see just if you're looking straight down. So bear with us. But I think you're going to find that you have a good game going on in front of the camera here, as long as we can keep it going.
Keep focused on the camera, right?
Yes. And it'll be a St. Clair throw in. Norwin got a little bit of steam there, but fortunately for the Panthers, we were able to get that ball thrown in.
think that's Katie Weiss, but I can't see that far over there.
Exactly. That's a nice ball. That's a nice ball by Norwin. See if Norwin play can gain possession. Sends it to the middle.
Too many girls
So this is going to be a little dangerous. Oh, luckily that hits on the side.
Oof.
Sometimes those little lob balls, you just cannot, as a goalkeeper, defend those because they just seem to come down in the.
Unless you're Michael Jordan.
Well, exactly. But yeah, that's a tough thing for a keeper to judge right there.
Even if you're on the goal line.
Yes.
I mean, it's just some of those shots you just can't get to unless you're 7 foot tall. And time it just right when you do jump.
Yes.
That's
I think we saw that happen in the Peters game earlier this year.
Absolutely. And there's nothing you can do.
Some of those balls are just destined to go in. It's crazy.
It's like one of the dads I was sitting with the other night was talking about how he plays hockey. He goes, I don't know why he can't score a million goals playing soccer because he never played. He goes,
the goal's a lot larger in soccer than it is in hockey.
And my comment was, well, then you know how damn talented the goalies are in soccer if they're keeping the net empty.
That's
that
very
was a
true.
nice move. We're playing our game. It looks like we're playing well. Norwin's playing well too.
I have to say, you hate when you get a good steal or a touch on the ball, and next thing you know, you're just giving it right back to the team.
Yeah, that frustrates me too.
Yeah. That's when you just got to stop the kickball and start the possession. That's a nice ball. That's a nice chip over the top.
Okay.
Lots of talking going on in the field, which is
good to see.
Yes, absolutely. Communication is huge in soccer.
In my experience, I tend to see, and I'm sure you would agree with me, the girls talk a lot less typically than the boys do.
That's very true.
Nice
Either that or you can hear them less because the guys have such
louder voices.
Yes, and deeper voices. But I would tend to agree definitely that boys do a little bit better talking. On the field, I'm not sure about off the field, but I guess we won't go into that one.
There's a nice drop in. See if she can just settle it. Oh, just missed it.
So last year, at the same point, Norwin was up 1-0. So it's comforting to know that the St. Clair Lady Panthers are up 1-0. As we come down here, we're going to zoom in on the clock, and we have about 29
exactly.
minutes.
Yep.
29 minutes left.
First half.
With St. Clair leading 1-0.
Katie's doing a great job in the middle there, as well as the other girls.
That's one thing you have to control in soccer is the middle of the field. Just so important. But to work that inside-outside ball.
That was a great job by Hannah Zingara there. Just wonderful control of the ball. There's Hannah over there. See if she comes up with here. She's going to make a run. Got the Val. Val's been known to put a few deep ones in the net over the goalie's head, as we were talking a little bit ago.
Deep throwing, deep throwing for St. Clair right now.
Oops,
keeping the pressure.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, folks at home watching this game, you didn't realize because you weren't here how there's probably an inch of water on that field. If you actually went down there and sat on it, you'd have a wet butt in about 2 seconds.
Fortunately, it's not raining right now, but it did rain earlier.
The game before us got delayed because of lightning about a half an hour, so that's why we're starting so late here. But you can bet your
Norwin
soaked.
had the first sub of the game. They only had one sub come on right there.
Yes, let's do something with this air. Let's see. Oh, that was a nice move.
Nice.
Great move. Oh, see?
Oh.
she did a great job of coming in and trying to finish.
Wow, Carly Bogan makes things happen, doesn't she?
She does.
She has such quick feet.
But again, as we talked, it's so wet that you got to count on a goalie dropping the ball.
Yeah,
You know
you're
the
right.
ball's wet,
You're right.
You
Yep.
know? I mean,
Yep.
as a good finisher, you just plan on her dropping it. If she
Oh
doesn't,
yeah, it's tough to get a grip on a soccer ball during when it's dry. All right, we got a little bit of kickball going on. Lawrence finally seizes
Shield.
a little
Okay.
bit of control and then puts it out to St. Clair.
Nice control by Katie. Nice pass.
Norwin with a nice step in there to steal that ball.
And did a nice job of controlling that.
To follow it up. Good hustle. It's going to be St. Clair throwing.
Great ball. Oh, unlucky. Great thought. Okay. Sammy Lackner's going to be throwing it again. Sammy being the single freshman on the field right now. She's done a great job filling in this year when one of the other girls got hurt. As we've talked before with a few of the other guys that have announced with Beeb, it's nice to know that typically on a season where you have 14 seniors leaving, and I've said this probably 2 or 3 games, so you guys at home will watch every game are probably tired of hearing about it, but I'm excited since I have a freshman. I know your daughter's a freshman. I'm excited to see that even though we're losing 14 players, as you know, we've got players, tons of players coming up that are going to fill in the spots and play nicely. So that's a little less frustrating because typically on a team when you lose 14 seniors, you're done for a few years building the team. But we got some good stuff coming. So.
Well said there, Bill. 14 seniors is a lot on a high school team. Oh, Norwin is putting some pressure on right now.
Okay, it's back to us. Okay, good. Good. Defense is stepping up. They're doing well. I was a little nervous coming to this game because I know how Norwin is. I thought maybe they'd try to overpower our defense. But it's looking like we're doing fine.
So far, so good. They really have not put too much. That was probably the most pressure they put on the Lady Panthers thus far.
Not much, and Lord knows our goalie can handle that.
And it, as we said, we thought in the beginning, it's not as physical. It's not as physical as we thought it would be coming in.
Yeah, like if we watched the Cannon Mac game, that was a very, very physical game for us. And the girls had to adjust. Typically,
and nothing against Cannon Mac, but that's usually their style of play. Yeah. So yeah. So
typically we're smaller and a little less.
Oh, definitely this
side.
year, as far as varsity goes, I would say St. Clair is probably
But very skilled, and that's what saves us.
They're small but very skilled. You're absolutely right.
Nice.
Inside, outside. Can we? Oh, once. Okay, now it's our throw-in. You just draw that defensive player over there with that inside, outside. It's nice. That's some good soccer.
They're doing a good job of covering up Carly, which is apparently their coach.
Well, Carly's a playmaker.
Yeah, apparently their coach is on to us as well as Hannah. They're covering her very well too. Both Hannahs.
Well, thank goodness they lost at least one coverage there, and it's going to be a St. Clair corner.
So one thing we've talked about before in games was that this team is very spread out as far as scoring ability and goals. And what's nice to see about that
yes, you're absolutely right.
It tells me as a past coach and a father of soccer, because of my 2 kids being in soccer forever, that we've got a ton of talented players that are very unselfish also. So
once again, offensive push there. You see that a lot in the UEFA League, but honestly, I don't see that a lot in the WPIAL. As far as the girls pushing off in front of the net on a corner, but we'll take his word for that. The referee on that side.
Our last game
that's
was a great game. Beautiful day too. Too bad we don't have that here tonight, but we have a nice fall night.
It is. Considering I think what's coming up here in the next couple days, Bill, I think I'll take tonight.
One thing I've seen, being that for so many years watched my kids play soccer. What's nice to see is the higher you go in the WPIALs, I'm seeing less, let's call it hacking, because the teams are also talented that they're playing neck and neck, and they're equal talent. So you're not seeing a whole lot of injuries or a lot of rude play, let's call it.
Well, let's hope that
So
keeps
it's good to
up.
see. Yeah.
Can't control it on the outside there. Hannah Zangara. Norwin throw-in.
Is he called a handball? Okay.
All right, it'll be a direct kick from the 40. This will be direct.
Hopefully we'll get a head on it and get it back out of here. It's a nice kick. Really nice kick.
Go.
Heavens, that was a nice kick.
Oh, Jocelyn gets.
You just got a shot at what I was talking about earlier about the ball being
Earlier
wet.
we did we not? And that just came right up there, didn't it, Bill? Holy
She never drops the ball.
Nicely done.
2 bounces.
Wow.
But, she saves us.
Yes,
Like always.
that was a nice save by Jocelyn.
That just goes to show you the amount of moisture probably on that ball, as well as your feet and hands and everything else.
Yep. I'm still wowing right now. I mean, that was nicely
girls all around there, too. It
defended
wasn't
there,
like
yes.
it was her just screwing around.
Good for her.
Ooh, and this will be a corner for
That
us.
will be a
We'll take
corner,
that.
yes.
Nice job, Hannah. What do we have taken here? Is that Carly? Yes, that's Carly. Girls on the back post, girls on the goalie face, and let's see what we can do here. A
little bit more of a squib.
Yeah. Again, though, the water and the.
All right, back to Carly.
Hope this time will be a throw-in.
Throw in, yep.
Somebody's got to come get it. There we go. Ooh, that time the goalie glove found some stickum on it.
Anytime you can come out and score within the first 4 minutes of the game, you're feeling a little bit secure, but you cannot let your guard down at all. Soccer is a game of few chances, but many rewards.
Right.
You know?
A lot of work to get those few chances.
Absolutely.
Megan Hyman's doing a good job of controlling that side.
Seems to be a little bit of a lull in the action.
Yeah, it's
not much
it's
going
slowed
on.
down a bit. Yeah. Norwin settled back down after the anger of getting scored on there, I'm sure. Okay, we'll take that.
St. Clair getting their first.
Here comes Ellie. Ellie DiNardo's coming in. She does a nice job usually of.
Attacking mid.
Yep. I've said before, she's like Sammy Witzberg. They just keep running and running and running and running and running, and not somebody to want to play against. You better have good foot skills, because if you turn left, they're going to be there. If you turn right, they're going to be there. Nice header coming up from Katie. I think that's Katie. Where's that Megan? I can't tell.
I think they called that a dangerous play. Got the foot up around the face of the Norwin player. That's totally a judgment call for the referees.
Yep.
But you don't want to see anybody get kicked in the face. So.
Yeah, we've seen it happen a few times, haven't we?
Yes, that's not what we want to see out there in the soccer field.
I recall one time at South Point. Remember, Jules got kicked in or was bleeding everywhere. And said, "I'm fine."
Oh, she comes up, and yes.
Julia De La Pera, I'll never forget. That's probably the most blood I've ever seen on a soccer field coming out of her face. But she was
Trooper.
calm, cool, and collected. Yeah, absolutely.
And she's developed into quite a good soccer player.
And it didn't scare her from doing
No.
headers anymore.
Nope, she was ready to go right back in.
I know my son one time when heavens, he must have been 5. Got a ball right in the face. Blood everywhere, splattered. His little Peters Township shirt was all bloody because back then we played at Peters on their little, at 5 years old till they became 9 or 10, and then we switched back to St. Clair. Jonathan came off the field bleeding everywhere. I stuck some cotton in his nose and said, "Get back out there."
Wow.
We got a PK. He scored. It was his first goal ever. So with a bloody shirt.
He was good.
It was good camera action.
All right. Well, Norwin's here deep in the about the 22 of free direct kick.
This could be dangerous.
Yes. Definitely.
See if she's ready to go. If she's ready, let's see what we can do here.
Got a little wall built.
Over. Okay.
That's over.
I'll
Yep.
take that. I like those Jeffrey 3-pointers.
Yes.
That means it's not in our net.
Absolutely.
Come some more substitutions. We got Sammy Witzberg, who I mentioned earlier, coming in, and we got Olivia Belak. Hannah's coming out, and well, both Hannahs are coming out. Did a great job out there. Give them a short break here. 15 and a half left in the first half. 1-0 St. Clair.
Another St. Clair throw-in. I don't know that. I know that Baldwin Whitehouse has been around for a long time, but I know they've done some renovations here in the last few years.
Nice field.
This
Nice complex.
Yes, very nice
Wide
soccer
open on the
field.
far side here. Hopefully the girls will see it.
I know that they.
Leaving Olivia open that far net is pretty dangerous. Are you noticing the defense is, let's call it, moving over to where the ball is and not covering? They're leaving our guys, as long as our strikers stay wide.
So if we would switch the fields.
Exactly. I'm seeing that. Hopefully, and I'm sure Dave's seeing it too. It's easier from up here, obviously, than it is down there. But
if we get the ball and switch fields.
good job by Sammy.
Nice. That's
that was ball, but that was total ball, especially in Whitfield. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it appeared that Sammy played the ball first, not the
Exactly.
man, and she did have.
If I was down there, I'd be
the
yelling
ball.
too. Luckily, it's far enough away. It shouldn't be a problem. But what a great kick. Let's get it out. There we go. That's right.
You see
Goes
that?
the team. Here we go. Got 4 girls attacking. Look at Sammy Witzberg on the other side of the field. Man, if we could just get the ball to her.
Yeah.
Olivia. Well,
The
there
weak
it is.
side, it does appear to be open on.
They're kind of grouping
We
up.
just
and
switch that
That's going to
field.
hurt them if they don't cover that. Nice header by Sammy. Nice step up.
Getting the ball outside. Oh, Sammy not able to hold on to that
That
one.
was a nice step up by Val. Looking for the give and go, but it just didn't get back to her. Like the pressure on the defense up. That's nice. Kelly's going to do, yeah. Oh, unlucky. Got blocked on her pass. Should be our ball. That's nice control. We're controlling nicely. That's good to see. It's great to see, and that's I think that's definitely how. Like I said earlier in the game, as long as we control the ball the way we know how to do it and play our game, we'll be fine. And it's proven to be true here so far.
Yes.
We got 12 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first half. But you know soccer, baby.
Doesn't matter. Yes, it only takes 1 second.
You can be mentally thinking you're winning the whole game, and then at the end, boom, a PK or a mistake by a goalie or a defenseman.
Possession time could be 98 to 2%, but it doesn't matter that if you can get that one in.
That's all it takes.
Well, St. Clair has already gotten that one in, and now they're
Unlucky.
trying to preserve that lead. Norwin taking control right now. Getting a little bit of momentum through the middle. Trying to get that ball out wide.
Nice step up again. Bell did a great job of stopping that momentum here because it looked like the whole team was coming in from Norwin. Don't let her turn.
Oh!
Thank God. What a great job our goalie
gets
did.
a hand on that again.
Thank heavens.
That is so wild. I mean, as I mentioned earlier, wow. Sometimes those balls are just placed so well.
She's done such a
Jocelyn
great
did
job
a
this year.
fantastic job to get a hand on that. Hit the crossbar, and thankfully Norwin was not able to deliver on that.
The girl from Norwin used her right foot, not the left. Because it went left of the goal.
Yeah. So. Yeah, exactly. You hear some of the fans saying, get that ball out of there. I couldn't agree more.
Like that. Especially since we've done such a great job of controlling the ball so far.
Absolutely,
What a shame that would have been to have given up a goal on that one simple little mistake.
We're coming up with about 10 minutes remaining in the first half, with St. Clair leading 1-0.
Yeah, I don't like when if I just won. You give me 2-3, I'm happy.
Yeah. Tell you what, I apologize to anybody if I'm making them sick while watching the broadcast. Trying here.
Let's take some Dramamine before the next game.
Yeah. And let's hope we have one very soon. I think before the night is out, we'll have to get some of the kids down there with their theme night from St. Clair. You gotta love it.
Yeah, tonight's Stogan night apparently.
Yes. Those guys come up with something new every game.
Yeah, they do.
It's been fun. It really has.
The best was a few weeks ago. I forget what game it was. They were superheroes, and they were circling our track.
Oh, it was the moon game.
Yeah.
It was the moon game, and that was beautiful. That's funny. All right. Well, you know, folks have to realize that sometimes you have to play to an advantage here, and obviously St. Clair had no advantage, but it takes a second or two to call that, and that was definitely a call.
Exactly.
And yeah, the first reaction is
Great
always to.
Oh, what a great kick.
Looks like it's going to be another goal kick for Norwin. Norwin making just another sub. You don't see that often coming, a goal kick coming across the field like that. That's kind of a dangerous kick. You're putting it on a plate. Served up to St. Clair. Let's hope maybe they can do that again and St. Clair can take advantage.
Notice again, Sammy Witzberger up there. They all come to the one side. At halftime, that would be my coaching strategy would be, hey guys, have you noticed the back side of the field? When the ball's on the one side, our man, striker, woman, whatever you want to call it, is wide open. They're letting them be out there. So let's start crossing the ball better and paying attention to that.
Yep, you got to switch that field.
I gotta believe that Sammy stays open that long. That sooner or later is gonna pop it to her, and it should be over.
Give Sammy credit for being where she is supposed to be.
Obviously, it's been coached well. Couldn't have been her dad.
No, Larry, no. Come on, Bill.
We all know Larry and love him. So, Larry, shout out to you, buddy. Since you're making us do this and you're not.
There you go.
Yeah, what do you think? You enjoy your daughter's game?
That was a nice corner. Unfortunately, no one could get a real good foot on it there.
Okay, girls, let's do it here. Carly throwing in. Will they be coming over to get it? Back to Carly.
Yeah, I'd love to
Look,
see.
she got poked in the face.
Yeah, I think
Did
so.
you see that? Yeah, I just saw her reach for her eye. So let's hope she's okay. Yeah, it seems to be she's all right.
I would love to see Olivia Belike get a few more touches on the ball.
Mm-hmm.
She can make things happen.
Yes, she can. You and I have watched her for many years, coaching her team.
She's been awesome since day one.
Okay, well, looks like we're going to get a little pressure down on our end. Let's see what we can do with it. Here comes some more girls from St. Clair warming up here. Wow. He's subbing Bree, Anna Erdman, my daughter, number 27. He's got Katie Weissman coming in, Hannah coming back in, and they're Hannah, both Hannahs. So we'll see what happens here.
They're
6 minutes
basically
left.
recharging.
My
Couple
daughter,
of starters back in.
my daughter's going to be excited. Being a freshman, getting out here and getting a chance. Ooh, that was a nice ball. Come on. See, now as a dad, I got to say, Brianna, where were you? But she was coming. She knew it was coming. All right, here we go. I got to say, as I've said before, this team is such a great bunch of girls. And it's been an honor to get to meet these parents, as I, being that my daughter's a freshman, don't really know the senior girls that well. Haven't had that much time around them. I've spent a lot of time with the boys in baseball, soccer, and wrestling, but this is fairly new for me with the senior group, except for the couple of kids I know from being a neighbor, like Weissman's. But what a great group of girls, and they've accepted my daughter. I can speak only for myself and how they've accepted my daughter and been great teammates and great senior leaders. So it's nice to see that many girls be such great girls and helpful and loving and kind to everyone around them. So it's a great honor that that we're on a team and that they're doing so well. So I wish them well in their college adventures. Be interesting to see what happens a few years from now. Okay, get some pressure going here.
Norwin picking up a little bit of possession there.
4 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first half. That's a nice shield over there.
Yeah, it's Norwin seems to be getting a little bit of something going here.
Yeah, Abby did a nice job of getting that out of there.
It's going to be a goal kick.
All right, we'll take that. No threat
They
there.
just can't keep up a sustained.
Our defense is doing a strong job back there today. I mean, they're
Yeah.
not getting any shots off. They're collapsing. And the midfield's doing a good job of connecting and coming back when they need to come back. We're playing, I think, the best defensive game I think I've seen us play this year. Because
well,
you know Norwin isn't easy. Yeah,
yeah,
they're looking easy, but
they have not really put.
a lot of pressure.
No, they
kinda shut it
have
down.
not. They have not had the numbers up top to
Nice
put the
job,
pressure
Abby.
on, though. They, if you have noticed, like all their shots have been from a distance.
Right.
So they're just not getting numbers forward. It'd be interesting to see if they did get a few more girls up top. What could transpire? Let's hope nothing, but it just seems
Nice.
that.
Yeah, they're not
No.
pulling the trigger, as we'd say. But they haven't been close enough to do it, really.
Seems that once they get to a certain point, their midfield just backs off.
Yeah. I don't know the team structure, but I mean, typically you've got one superstar that's trying to blast the ball or run through our defense and try to get in and get in no matter what, no matter who's back there. But I'm not seeing that from this team. You always got that one attacking striker you just got to cover and We're just not seeing it. Hopefully we won't see it.
Yeah.
That's going to blow out the end zone. Okay, we'll take that. 2 minutes left. First half. 1-0 St. Clair. I'm happy, Pete. What do you think?
Yeah. St. Clair score within the first 4 minutes, so anytime you can do that, you'll take it.
Absolutely. Let's hopefully do the same thing in the second half, and it'll be 2-0, and then we can just coast into the end. Nice. Nice control by us. Nice defense. Nice. Unlucky. Very nice.
Okay, we've got about a minute left. I almost feel like Norwin's starting to pick up a little bit momentum,
Yeah, they
so
are.
you're thinking that halftime couldn't come at a better time. It's going to be a goal
Sammy
kick.
got attacked down there. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Poor Sammy Lackner was trying to shield. And
But quite honestly, I think you're better off with the goal kick anyway, so if...
you're burning clock.
Yeah.
Burning clock.
So,
We have 30 seconds left.
yeah,
in the
really
first half here.
nothing to be displeased about there.
16, 15, 13, 8, 4, 2, 1, and that's it. That's the first half.
Okay, the end of the first half. Upper St. Clair 1, Norwin nothing. All right, welcome back to the second round of the WPIAL playoffs with Upper St. Clair 1, Norwin Lady Knights 0. Upper St. Clair has 40 minutes left to try to hold on to this 1-0 lead and make it into the semifinals of the WPIALs.
Beav, I have a question here. Do you think the Lady Knights carry a sword?
I hope not. I hope the Lady Panthers carry a huge set of teeth. There you go.
All right, let's see what we can do. See if we can play as well as we did the first half. We played our game, as I always say when I'm talking here, that we play foot to foot and don't play chase the ball and kick it up the field and chase it. So
Well, I'll tell you what, Upper
see.
St. Clair came out strong, but Norwin finished strong. They were not able to put anything behind Jocelyn
true.
Alfaro, but they were started pressuring things there at the end. So hopefully St. Clair will come out and pressure things. It looks like they're starting out that way.
Hannah's doing a
Nice.
good job of pressuring her.
Nice defensive effort, though. You love it when the defender can dribble.
Oh, nice shield by Hannah. That was great. Sammy bringing it up the field. See if we can get a touch on it. Excuse me. Val kicking it back up the field. Nice. Carly trying to get a touch on it.
You have St. Clair throwing.
Oh, nice try. Nice thought. It's a little bit too close to the line. Carly and Hannah do a great job, and the other Hannah actually do a great job of playing together and great foot skills. Going around players, making moves, making
Oh,
turns.
definitely. Ouch.
Carly went down pretty hard, but I think
Ouch.
she's all right.
That's pretty much being in the air and just getting hit and falling the wrong way.
Yep. Nice job by Megan slowing that ball down, getting a touch on it, just enough to screw up Norwin. get our defense back in position. Nice touch by Katie Weissman. Hannah come up to give some pressure.
You know, Norwin's moving the ball very well right now.
Yeah, they are. So hopefully it's a
Oh,
bounce.
yeah,
There
they
it is.
just
Okay.
can't get there. I don't know, just a question. Why wouldn't you have your defense throw that ball when you have one
she does
more?
that a lot. I don't know why.
One more person.
Val has a nice job of throwing. I think maybe she's trying to hurry.
Yeah, but then, hey, you're not getting there quickly. Let's defer to our defender. We can set another pair of legs out there to get the ball to.
Agreed, and she's so skilled at that too, so. I'm not sure. I've wondered that before.
Wow, Norwin already making
I
a
was just
sub
going to say, a substitution already.
in the first 3 minutes.
Doesn't usually happen. That was a very nice move. Unlucky, a little bit strong.
Yeah.
A little bit strong. Nice thought, though.
Just as the Norwin Lady Knights made same kind of play, a little bit strong as well. The possession before.
Hannah putting some good pressure on, pushing her outside, as well as she should. Katie Weissman stopping that. Megan. Val coming up with the ball. Great ball. Here comes Carly up to get some pressure. It's not going out of bounds, so you better play it.
Yeah. You're playing a little footsie there.
That's us, corner. Absolutely. Oh, no. No. Sorry, as you hear the
Everything
sidelines
clear.
agree
You know
with
what?
me
I'll
and,
tell you what. You, as a referee, you can tell who that ball went off of just by the players' reactions, and that was not what we saw was the reaction.
No, exactly. It's okay. We got it back, and here we go. A little bit of pressure going on. Give and go. Ah, that was a great ball. Can she get to it, though? Looks like she can, and here it comes. Oh, unlucky. See if she takes a shot.
Can't score unless you take
Abby
shots.
tried. That was a great
Yes.
thought. She's good at those long shots. Her and Val have come up with a number of goals with that same exact shot. They'll pass back when the defense has dropped back to the goal, and they'll blast it in over the goalie's head.
A little too much there. Try to catch some of the Upper St. Clair contention there with their togas, and
You get the togas? There you go.
there you go. All right, we'll back out now. Gotta love it when
Usually there's way more. I'm surprised. There must be something going on
Yeah.
tonight that the, as I call them, the Panther Pound isn't here tonight. We've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boys. Usually there's a good 20 or so.
All right, here we go with the corner.
Although there was a pasta dinner for our varsity tonight, so that might be why and where they're at. They're over at the.
I've seen quite a few varsity players, though, Bill.
Yeah, are they back? Okay.
Yeah.
It's quite the yellow shoes there, neon. What if they got a battery in them? Here we go.
Norwin starting to get a little bit more pressure.
Yep. Katie Weissman trying to attack the ball. Hannah anticipating a pass over. That was a good turn. Unlucky kick. Okay, we'll take that.
Definitely seems like St. Clair has the more vocal crowd here this evening.
Yeah. Usually it's not that way. Usually they're the quiet ones. WPIAL changes everything, doesn't it?
It sure does.
I hear moms I've never heard yelling before yelling tonight, so. Usually it's us loud dads. Nice thought. A little bit again, remember, folks at home, that we had tons of rain before this game. It doesn't look like it now, but the field is sopping wet. And part of that, you'll see some kicks that don't go the way you think they would go, or the ball slows down the field. It's obviously because of the rain. It's sopped up in the turf. And being...
Carly's in a dangerous... she can be very dangerous from that spot.
She knew she was just off the mark on that one, but that's okay. She doesn't happen to do that too often with her. Wow.
Deep throwing for St. Clair.
I'm just shocked they gave it to us since the last one was
No.
unlucky. Yeah, it's not like...
Get that bad touch every once in a
Not
while.
like
You just can't help it.
Adrenaline's up, WPIAL game. That's exactly right. Lord knows the boys game the other night. We had a couple kids that plastered them up over the open net, right in front of the net, and put them way over the crossbars, just because of adrenaline or whatever, excitement of the game. That was nice. Another nice ball. Let's go as a team, girls. Got a lot of white shirts up there. Get out, get out. Nope, it's not going to go. She's going to save it.
Ricochets, though, for St. Clair, but Norwin, overran that one just a bit. Good hustle.
That'll happen.
Good
That's
hustle.
what we're talking about. I'm sure that's probably one of the very few she's ran by this year, too. A lot of angst here. They know, I think in their heads, they're probably thinking if we score one more, it's over. So we'll see what happens here.
Well, both teams are putting a little bit more pressure on than they did in the first half, as far as sustained periods of time. St. Clair's coming up.
Yeah. Both teams are controlling the ball well when they do have it, possession. Let's not get a shot here. There we go. I'm not sure who got a touch on that. I think it was Krista Molchak. Saved it. Oh, that was a great ball. Here comes Carly, and what she's good at is outrunning and faking the girls out, and let's see what we can do here. It comes across. Ah, unlucky. There again, it's the water. Don't underestimate wet turf, especially when it's new like this is. What was that? The offside?
No, the ball went out of bounds.
Oh. I've got a divider in a window here in front of me. With the ball went behind that, I couldn't see what happened.
I checked it on the Jumbotron right before
Yeah,
the
ball in
replay.
Jumbotron.
There we go.
A little bit deep. I don't know what we had for lunch today at school, but it might have been some powerful stuff because we're getting a little bit strong kicks here.
I'll tell you what. They have quite the variety at the high school. You can
Better
probably
than our
just
college.
yes, you can just get about whatever you want there.
I remember Brianna years ago was excited about the Slurpee machine.
Boys, yes,
Jonathan
you are
had
correct.
it and she didn't, so I can imagine the high school's even better.
Sometimes that little stop there is not a good thing.
We got lucky on that, yes.
Yeah. Especially in your own end of the field, it's you don't stop it
Okay.
as a defensive person.
Good hustle. Keep this one out of here. Let's get it out of here. It was a nice kick, actually. Luckily, our goalie saved it. On these wet nights, you never know. The easiest kick I've seen go through a goalie slip through her hands, and
Yeah.
every shot on goal is scary.
And your
with
heart
a
just
wet
goes
ball.
out to the keeper. Absolutely.
The game before us, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
The South Park game. The goalie got a touch on it, but since it
Is
was
that South
slippery and was
Fayette
overhit-
playing?
Yep,
Yeah.
Yep. Went into the net in the first overtime. I felt really bad for the girl because normally you know she'd have had it.
Yeah.
But
And they had
that's
played
soccer.
so well.
Yeah, it was a fairly even matched game. It's a shame sometimes when it comes down to a mistake or a slippery ball or.
Now right here, you gotta like getting the ball outside, getting the ball to the corner. Unfortunately, it's gonna be.
Ooh, good hustle. He's going to give it to us. Okay, we've got a corner kick.
Wow.
Good hustle. I think that was Katie Weissman. I'm not sure. From here, it looks like number 3, but.
Some good hustle right there. Smart play.
That was Katie Weissman. Yeah, okay. Number 3.
Gotta love it.
Oh, what a kick. What a kick. Nobody home. Nobody home. Actually, it was too good of a kick. It was pretty far.
Yeah, that was nice.
Everybody stepping up here. Oh, that went off us. But the ref didn't see it. Okay, we'll take that.
St. Clair either sold it or it really went out on Norwin, so we'll have to see.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, so close.
One step off, right?
Yeah.
That was a handball. Well, the ref's not going to see it. It was behind her back. I think sometimes parents and think the refs have eyes everywhere, and Lord knows I've been known to yell. But there's no way the ref would have seen that handball. Good hustle. Good pressure by Megan. Is Hannah coming over? Great job by her to stop the momentum.
Yeah, it's just when you think that Norwin's getting a little bit of momentum, one of the St. Clair girls comes up and stifles.
Yep. Thank heavens.
Norwin getting a couple more subs in here. We've got about 25 minutes left in the game. Upper St. Clair 1, Norwin nothing.
I don't know about you, B, but I certainly feel better watching this game having another goal on our side.
Well, that always helps the nerves. Oh, wow.
It's
the law of physics. Gotta tell you there, if
refereeing's getting a little bit.
Karem's that way with the Norwin player right
biased,
there.
That was obviously
yeah.
the other player.
Well, it happens. Doesn't appear to have hurt St. Clair. And we're gonna get a goal kick.
A couple calls that are questionable, but again, if they haven't affected the game, thank heavens.
No.
So nothing worse than having a referee make a decision on a game, a PK that ends up being a goal that shouldn't have been called and ends up winning the game because of it. That's always a sad one in soccer. And I've seen it.
Well,
more than once.
I have to tell you, though, as a referee, you cannot make every call.
That's true.
On
That's
the
exactly
field.
right.
It's tough.
I think the hard part's got to be, and I've never done it, but it's got to be, okay, where is it? It's a championship game. Do you call the little stuff? Do you call the big stuff? I know Jonathan lost one year because of a PK in the box against Beedling, and it was both kids went up, no arms came up, but yet the ref called it against us. And that just happens. I mean, what are you going to do? But it's just a shame that it got, came down to a PK, and they made it. but what are you going to do? So that's got to be tough as a referee just to choose. And not that you choose, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Do you let the kids play? Do you call everything? Do you call it differently from the girls to the boys, or do you let the boys play rougher? Do you let the girls play rougher? It's
Well, I'll tell you what, referees play a part in every sport. So.
That's exactly right. Our Panther Pound here. Got some foreign language going on there. I'm not sure what it is. I don't think we teach that in St. Clair, but sounds like a commercial to me. But we'll be hearing Ricola next. Nice hustle. Nice hustle. And is she fast?
She is fast.
Norwin's looking good. They're playing well.
Yeah, they're really starting, I think, to build something here. Let's hope not, but
they're just not putting it together. Thank God.
Yeah, they're starting to get a little bit closer, but still unable to pull that trigger.
It's not like they're not. It's not like they're not talented. They're playing.
Oh
foot to foot.
wow, keepers! Oh, that has to.
That's got to be a call.
That is got to be
a
card. That's got to be a card. Wow.
Yeah.
She just leveled Carly. Is that Carly?
That should be a red card, I would think.
Or is that Weissman? I'm not sure. Yeah, she's going to give him.
Yeah, it's got to be. I mean,
it's not going to be a red. Shouldn't be a red. It's a yellow.
It's a yellow.
It had to be. It had to be. So she has to come off.
Yes.
What is it for? How many minutes?
Is it 2 minutes?
I don't know.
5. It's
5 minutes. Okay. Once again, the WPIAL does things totally differently than FIFA does. So, all right. So this should be a free direct kick, and it's going to be against a brand spanking new
goalie. It's not even warmed up. Yep.
Yep. And in when you get a yellow card, the clock does stop. So until they get that sub in there for the keeper, the clock is stopped at 21:48.
I was thinking, was it a box? It wasn't in a box.
No, it's around
just
the 15.
Outside,
yeah. Well, I guess around the 12. I guess they called it out there. So here we go. Let's see if St. Clair can take advantage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Unlucky. A little bit high.
Yeah.
A little bit high. That's okay. That's got to be another mental blow to the girls that are on the field for Norwin. Losing your goalie.
I'm sure they'll be. I'm not sure about the keeper situation in Norwin, but I'm sure they'll be putting it back in very soon as they can, around that 15-minute mark.
Think, yes. Here goes Hannah.
Is offering half off hot food items.
Ooh. Too bad you guys weren't here. They're just announced half off hot items here. Babe, should we call down to the restaurant?
Can you do the camera and all the announcing? I'm hungry.
Good food here, yeah. Well, I'll be here tomorrow night for the boys' game. St. Clair's playing Fox Chapel, so I guess tomorrow, since I'm not announcing, I'll be testing that food out.
There you go. Good,
From what
good
I'm hearing,
for you.
It's worse.
I hope it's not leftovers.
Whatever they don't sell tonight.
Exactly.
Good stop by Val. Blow out the side, and then that'll be our ball.
Norwin just cannot. I mean, they put some pieces together, but they just cannot put them all together. And
yeah, you're right. That's a good way to describe it. They're passing well to each other.
Yeah.
And getting at the right spots, and then just kind of fizzled. We
Yep.
steal the ball. I'd like to say it was totally us being such a strong defenders, but
well, I mean, they are doing a good job of
doing a
stifling
great
every
job.
Sustained.
I think that one goal
effort.
psyched them out. Maybe that quick 4-minute goal in. Definitely has some kind of mental. Oh, that was unlucky. Our ball Carly's thrown in. Katie. Katie Weissman over to Megan. Carly controlling the ball. A little bit back behind, but it's okay. Val's going to come up and save it. Try to bring it back up the field. Okay.
You know, but I have to say, at this point, it almost seems like St. Clair's just out hustling Norwin by that much.
Yeah, it seems it, doesn't it?
It really does. It seems like they want it more than Norwin right now.
Oh, nice toss.
Because you don't see any of the girls taking any plays off, that's for sure.
Mm-mm.
Whereas, you know, I've seen a couple of times where Norwin perhaps could have made a play, but
You're right.
didn't step up.
Nice job by Val keeping it in. Anna, unlucky. Unlucky, but good hustle.
Guess they weren't ready for that throw in.
Better up to Carly. See what Carly does with it. Did a great job putting it wide. We just happened.
Yeah, no one's at home.
Hannah
Or they
kind of crashed a little bit early on that.
into the middle of the field.
But I'm sure she didn't expect us to get the ball that clear. We were fighting pretty hard over here. I think she was coming over to give some relief. That's our ball again. It's Sammy Lackner going to be throwing it in. See what she finds. Good hustle over there. No foul. Get to it.
Well, dangerous there.
Yeah, I don't like it down here. It's in the 12. Got another sub coming in for Lady Knights.
Yeah, I wonder if the Lady Knights will be putting their keeper back in, or if they're going to sit her a little while longer. I don't know. Oh, this is, yeah, that's say. Don't have that ball bouncing too many times.
Stanley usually doesn't mess up that one, so I was kind of confident, but it does make you a little nervous because it's 1-0 game here, and it's been a great close game, and we know both teams are capable of scoring at any moment, given the chance or a mistake or a
That's a
goalie
nice
hand
ball to
slip.
the outside there.
Yes, it was. Nice move. Makes a turn. Looks for the opening. It's there, but no one home.
No.
Okay, that'll be ours, hopefully.
Oh, here we go. The Norwin keeper
Nice
is
turn.
at the line, so she will be coming back as soon as.
Katie Weissman trying to make something happen. Oh, she did. Look. See who's on the back? Nope. And that come back to Katie again. What a nice cross that was. Okay,
That
we
was
got White
very
on the
nice.
field.
Yes, it
See if we
was.
can see if she gets a
Get
shot
a
off.
shot off.
Okay.
All right, I do believe
Little bit wide.
the starting keeper will be coming in. She served her time for a yellow card for 5
back in.
minutes, so they'll be making that change.
16 minutes left in the second half. St. Clair winning 1-0. Get two balls on the field there at once. That'll be us, okay. Even our girls are looking a little tired. I'm not used to seeing that. They're all walking.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the atmosphere on the field that they feel confident or they're just plain tired. It's been a physical, not as physical as I would have expected, but definitely been a physical game. It's a good matchup, which makes for good soccer. We got Ellie and Sammy Witzberger on the side of the field warming up. Oh, we'll be seeing them soon. Carly did a good job there. Comes Val coming up. See who she finds. That was a nice serve. Okay, good. Back to Hannah. Looking for some relief here. There it is, out to the outside. Sammy with a nice pass up forward. Put some pressure here, girls. Wow. Yeah, just leveled that girl. Didn't mean to, but.
Throw it Panther.
Take it outside. Nice, that was a nice thought. Good job. Carly tried to pull some magic over there. Almost worked, actually. And it's our ball again. Here comes Allie and Sammy. And to relieve
Number 11, Sammy
Hannah and I think Katie Weissman.
Number 18,
Get some fresh legs out there to see what we can do.
Ellie DiNardo.
There should be a kick back. I don't know. Take that. Hannah doing some magic there. Worked the first time, didn't the second, but that's okay. Like the confidence. Love the uh-oh. This could be trouble. Nope. Just didn't pull the trigger. Thank heavens. Megan saved that one, got it out of there. Get her out of the danger zone.
Once again, it's Norwin putting some pieces together,
Just not bringing the, it's just
not finishing
anything.
finishing the puzzle. Yeah, it's like those pieces that, the corners you fill in, and then you start with the interior of the jigsaw puzzle.
Yep.
Let's hope that
Let's hope they don't before the end of the
Norwin
game.
does not finish that jigsaw puzzle anytime soon.
Yeah, they're just they're not playing like the normal Norwin would be expected to play. You're exactly right. And we've got our game, and they're just off of theirs, and that's why we're winning 1-0. And I'm happy about it. Ellie back to here comes Sammy. Goes out of bounds unluckily. Turn around. Comes foul. Oops. Knocked down. But yeah, he did call it. Okay. A little late, but he called it.
Well, once again, you got to wait until.
Yep.
Free kick Panthers.
Good pressure. Sammy in there hustling. As I call her, the Energizer Bunny. She's like my daughter. You see her little legs just running like a millipede. Since her legs are shorter, they got to run twice as fast as everybody else to get the same speed.
Yeah. Every ball that's knocked out, St. Clair's getting a little bit more time. We have about 11 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, burn it off, burn it off. That's exactly right.
1-0.
Hand up here trying to make something happen. Over to Allie. And we got it again. Up to Allie. See what she makes happen here. That was a nice pass. She saw it. Saw her open. Back
That's
over
a
to
nice
Sammy.
ball outside.
Back over.
Oh, just a yard.
Missed. Yeah, that's exactly right. Here comes a kick.
All right, that's the kind of flurry you like to
Keep
see.
it down there.
Down on
Exactly
this
right.
end, yes.
Good hustle. Look at her run.
Oh, just.
And it's ours again.
Norwin,
And
yeah,
we're keeping
just
it up
missed
here.
that one.
We got 10 minutes and 10 seconds to go.
So did the camera. Sorry. I cannot watch what's going on in the field. I have to watch the camera.
Here comes Sammy.
Oh.
That was not out.
Oh, it was close.
It was close.
It was close, yeah. The ball has to go the entire way over the line.
I tell you what, we're not getting any calls. Give it
Yeah,
to us.
that's true.
That's for sure. Oh, that was nice.
Oh, that would have
Nice try
probably
by
been an offside anyway.
Ellie. Good hustle.
That's
Nice.
something that we really haven't seen is offsides too much.
No, that's Megan's doing a
has
great
there been?
job. No, you're absolutely right. I don't recall. Wow.
Oh, yeah, that's a push.
I'm surprised Megan stayed up on her feet after landing like that. But she did, and there she goes. Let's see what she can do. Keeping in this end. We have 9 minutes left. There's Ellie. Sammy coming over to try to do something with that.
Norwin is running out of time. They just cannot put anything together.
Well, given any mistakes here, comes Val. That girl's a big girl from Norwin, and I don't mean that in a bad way. She's just a tall, strong player.
Throw in nice.
Crowd not very happy with the reffing here going on. I think they're a little biased, but hey, what do I know?
Once again, Norwin gets a step, but the ball goes out of bounds.
Here comes Hannah and Katie Weissman again.
Wow. Girls
Got-
didn't get
got
a
their
whole lot of
breather.
time, but
Yep.
they made sure they used what they had.
Line for the Panthers is number 4, Hannah Nagara. Number 3, Katie Weissman.
Sammy, yeah, up to Katie. Up to Carly, and this could be dangerous. Look at the move that Carly made there. Great move. She's been known to, that's right, and that should be our corner. No. No. The ref gave it.
Wow.
The ref gave it the. Wow. Maybe I'm seeing things wrong.
No, you would think at some point
I
Norwin.
think all the players on the field thought it was our, our corner.
Yeah. You'd think at some point Norwin's going to figure out that they're running out of time, and they've got to start maybe pushing up a little bit.
Yeah, we can't be sitting back. We're not, but we've got 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in this second half, before the end of the game, and St. Clair's got to keep the pressure moving forward. The last thing we need is to get scored on in the last minute of the game and go into overtime and chance losing this game after winning it the whole game, the entire game, since we scored 4 minutes, the first 4 minutes in. That was a good no call.
All right, I think St. Clair is Norwin's figured out they're running out of time. Less than 6 minutes to go here. They're starting to put a little bit more pressure on things. See if St. Clair can ride the storm. Here we go. Getting numbers up top. You would think with Norwin pushing up, sooner or later,
Yeah, the
St. Clair might have some kind of breakaway.
Or throw in again. Take your time, girls. Burn the clock. Here comes Val to throw in, and let's see what she does with it. Up to Carly. Oops. Good pressure with Megan. Great save. Great stop. Great. Oh, that was nice. Very nice. Oh, heavens. Carly in the middle. Just couldn't get a good, couldn't get a good shot. Just was there, knew she couldn't take that extra step and try to get a shot off, and just didn't have enough power.
Save was made Number 10, Jesse Eckersberg.
Four minutes, 13 seconds left in the second half. 1-0 St. Clair. Three minutes left. We get the ball. Oh, what a great save. Oh, heavens.
Good aggressive.
3 minutes, 15 seconds left, and it could have been a 1-1 game on
good
that one.
aggressive play by Jocelyn there. That was a nice header by the Norwin team. Less than 3 to go.
Let's keep the pressure down here. Here it comes. Unlucky. Let's see what Carly does. Okay, it's okay. Burning the clock. Keep it up here. That's key. I think it's the most calm I've ever seen Dave Gray. Haven't heard a peep at him all night.
Well, when you score within the first 4 minutes, that, and like we said, I mean, Norwin has had some pieces, but they just, St. Clair seems to
Nice
just have
cross.
played that much
do
better
there?
than they have.
Oh, just off. 2 minutes, 13 seconds left. Val makes the kick up front. Let's see where this goes. There's Hannah. See if she can get a shot off. Nice fake. Katie. Is that Katie? Oh. Just missed a little wide. Great out of the air kick. 1 minute, 51 left. .127 left in this game. 1-0 St. Clair. Oh.
Here we go.
That could be the turn of the game. This could be.
Wow, Norwin is running out of time.
1 minute, 10 seconds left. 1-0 St. Clair. We've got the ball again. Trying to do something with it.
Remaining in the second half.
She knows the stall.
1 minute.
Let's go. .45 seconds left.
I
Seconds
don't
left.
know. I think St. Clair is looking pretty here.
33 seconds left. Norwin's ball here. They've got to do something now or it's over.
All right, the St. Clair bench is on its feet. With less than 18 seconds, I think St. Clair
15
is going to be
Coach
moving
Gray
on to
said
the
take your
WPIAL
time.
semifinals.
10, 9,
There's a 10-minute second.
7, 6,
10-second warning, I mean.
4, 3,
Wow.
Looks like St.
Here
Clair's
we
done
go.
it. St. Clair's Panthers 1-0 over Norwin. Look at the excitement on the field.
The goal that Hannah Zangaro scored with less than 4 minutes into the game holds up, and Upper St. Clair is moving on to the WPIAL semifinals.
Been a great game.
Congratulations to the Upper St. Clair Lady Panthers.
Good luck to them in the next game. That's exactly
We will
right.
catch you next time. Upper St. Clair 1, Norwin nothing.
Peace out.